My little rant, clip, lesson, whatever you want to call it. I think anyone that's been watching a lot of my stuff recognizes that I go down a different path. I certainly perceive that I perceive this game different than almost everybody else. In that, one thing is I'm never willing to say that one thing will fix everything and make your whole golf game better. However, if you have X amount of components in place, certainly one more thing can. You know, I think there's lots of golfers out there like I am. And I can only tell you from where I'm coming from. I've recognized over my whole career that the vast majority of mistakes I made during the golf swing were misunderstandings. And the more I study it, the easier it is for me to see how we do get misunderstandings. You know, you ever play that game where you kind of sit around in a circle and one person whispers something in somebody's ear, and by the time it gets around, it's just like totally distorted? Well, that's exactly what's happening in golf. You know, somebody once said to somebody, keep your head still, and that was probably because the person was probably moving all over the place. Or they probably said, you know, if you take the golf club back this way, the head will stay still. And then that person went and said, you know, hey, I just got a great lesson. He told me to keep my head still. You know, I'm telling you, this happens all the time, and it continues to happen. It's kind of ridiculous. Then we, in the golf business, if we are in it to make money, we start to think we're really smart by giving people what they want, giving or giving you what you want to hear. Well, I'm not that bright. So I kind of come at it from a different angle. My angle is that you're quite capable of doing physically anything pretty well, unless there's something you've got wrong that we don't know about. But the information you're given leads you to continue to do what it is you're doing. So until you change your information, I highly suggest your golf swing and what you make the ball do is not going to change much. So I've kind of taken upon myself, if the people that like my stuff wish to, is to lead you in a better direction, lead you in a direction that will have you finding your answers. Here's what I know. This word plane has been thrown around in golf forever. I don't think if you walked up and down a driving range and asked people what plane is, you'd get all kinds of different answers. When there's an actual answer, there is an answer. If you ask them why it's important, very, very, very few people could ever respond to why it's important. You get varying answers. Well, I'm going to give you the ultimate answer today, and this is what it is. Swinging your arms on the line that they're supposed to swing on in golf, you do it because it squares the club face. It is not the responsibility of the hands to square the club face. It's the responsibility of the on-plane swinging of the arms through the golf ball that gets the club face back to the squared condition. Okay, you can refute that if you want to, but that's what you're getting from me. That's why I do it. So then the next question is, what line should your arm swing on? Well, here's our problem. When we're given the inclined planes and that, it gives us a really wrong image of what correct is. It really is a wrong image. As soon as you see the golf swing as symmetrical, you're wrong. It is absolutely not symmetrical. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to ask you, research it. Prove me wrong. Just prove me wrong. But don't say I'm wrong because someone else says something different. That doesn't make me wrong. Prove that I'm wrong, and if you can, move on. Don't come back and listen to anything more I have to say. But if you can't prove it, you might want to come back and listen to more of the things that I have to say. So here's what I know. My arms. Let's just talk about from the golf. We're going to talk just before the golf ball forwards. It's always a straight line delivery path, so don't tell me I'm cutting across the ball, because I'm not. Nobody I teach hits slices. Nobody. I'm not cutting across the golf ball. From just before the golf ball, my club is coming straight into the golf ball. Let's say straight into the golf ball. Yes, I did not say from the inside. I didn't say that. There's a reason why I didn't say that, but in another clip. From here, my arms go directly left and up. They go directly left and up. And this is why it looks like the guys are all coming over the top. It does. It looks like they're coming over the top. No argument for me. That's what it looks like. They're not. I'm not going to be able to explain that to you in one clip. You're going to have to watch more. Hopefully you'll go to my website and you'll start to like what you see, and you can graduate towards it. But that's what I'm trying to do. My arms are coming into the golf ball, then they just appear to go straight left and up. not continuously around, certainly not strike. Okay, so now let me throw a few things at you. If you're trying to draw the golf ball, how can you draw it by pulling with your left arm? Just think about it. Pull your left arm. I don't pull my left arm. I go this way with it. It's something that would take more than the time frame we have today to fully explain. I hope as I keep making these, I think I'm going to take my job to be to get you to go in the right direction, to find the answers you seek. It's not muscle memory, so don't think you just go and hit lots of golf balls and you get it. It's not true. You're going to get misled all over the place because somebody's going to say, this is what I feel, this is what I think, this is what I saw. But the truth is, this is what makes a golf ball do what it does. You're going to hear me kind of do it here. You're going to start hearing on the Golf Channel on that more about lag pressure, more about coming over the top. They're never going to get into it in depth, so it's going to completely confuse you because they never give you the total, they only give you the pieces. Well, please keep coming back here and we will keep putting it together for you, keep putting it together for you. It is a series of eliminations. It's not a series of additions. It's taking the wrong information out completely, putting in the correct information, and then organizing it, and then showing you how to practice it. But there's another step that never gets broached. You must, if you really truly want to get better at this game, you must be able to correctly read what the ball's telling you. Not what you feel. Not what you think you did. The ball's telling you the truth. All the other stuff is not. I never said it was easy. It's hard as hell. That's why so few of us can do it very well. But it's possible, but you got to get it organized. Thanks for listening.